global awakening starts when you decide to wake up yourself. Because in one person waking up, that is then affecting the whole. It is affecting everyone in their sphere, and it ripples from there. And why this is happening, whether or not we believe it will, is because consciousness, the very essence that goes beyond the idea of an individual me, beyond the idea of an avatar, consciousness is wanting to wake up to itself, or more so, it's learning about itself through all these perspectives, but it also sees that this plane space-time now, that we have hit the fan a little bit. We've caused so much suffering for ourselves and others. There is war, there's murder, and all of this stems from unconsciousness, from not realizing that we all come from the same source, and that source knows what's happening. And part of the global awakening is seeing that the suffering that we endure wakes us up out of that. And so it's like a lotus coming through the mud. It has to go through the mud until it can become a lotus. No different to a butterfly. It has to be a caterpillar. It has to be in a cocoon and then burst out of that cocoon into a butterfly. We're no different to that. But this process is taking place collectively, but in the individual as well. And so the best thing we can do is just surrender to what is happening, right? And this surrender, this 5D consciousness that we're moving into, is a space of love, acceptance, freedom, creativity, expression. And so people say there's one path that's taking place now, which is the 5D consciousness. So people who are waking up to their nature, we are seeing more of reality. We are literally forming new pathways. We are feeling more ourself, and we're creating more connection to ourself and others and nature. Or there's the 3D consciousness, which is stuck in unconsciousness, delusion, believing everything it's told, consuming, playing victim, all of the above. And so the best thing we can do now is step into our power as one being, and know that in this space of now, that is when we're clear, because we know that the energy that is here now is behind everything that's being manifested here. So that infinite creator is what we are, but we have chosen to use a very cheap headset to get so lost in this game. But the global awakening that is happening now is realizing that we are playing a game, and it is just a space-time game. But in seeing that we're the being behind the creation of this, then we wake up to the magic of what's here. We create beautiful things in form. We express it through the uniqueness of us. We don't get rid of that. We express, we love, we play, we create, instead of going around and literally destroying ourselves, destroying the planet, destroying nature, which is what we are. So, okay, it's good to speak about all of this, but what actually is the most effective thing here? The most effective thing is seeing that dimension of being, of who we essentially are, beyond the avatar, beyond thought, beyond finite ideas, beliefs, concepts, exists in this moment. And it's not conceptual. We can't, to be the reality of who we are now, we cannot conceptualize it. We just know there's a presence which we can't put our finger on, but we can feel there's an energy behind it. there might be thoughts that come up, feelings that come up, but there's an energy behind it. And every appearance on the screen of space-time here comes from that window into that deeper reality, which is clear, which when you meditate, you clearly feel and know that there's no bounds to it. Because what is bounded is thought, ideas, beliefs, concepts. And so that field that we can feel, we can't conceptualize, but we know is there, is source, is the window into that deeper place. And by getting in touch with that, we awaken ourselves and everyone around us to see we were always that being. We were always that infinite one reality. But we'd gotten so lost in the game, in the character of us. And that's part of the fun as well. But as soon as we wake up to that, then we start treating everyone and everything like ourself. Because we know the self, the I in me, is the I in everyone else. And that the avatar is a bundle of thinking, feeling, perceiving, sensing, and all of that. So if we just surrender to this and know that it's not something we can conceptually know, it's really like it's a fully embracing this deep mystery of the now. The fact that the now is infinite, the being of you will never die. But we've been given this gift to play as an avatar here, to have a unique individual self. And so let's bring that through here, bring the divinity through and express that. And you know there is something more to this. Otherwise you wouldn't be watching this video. If you've watched lots of my videos and you're watching this and you are still analyzing and critiquing, then okay, that's okay, but you must know there's something else. And when we say something else, that something else is what we already are. It's what every tradition, religion says is a big mystical thing that we have to go and achieve and meditate for 10 years to get, but it's not. It's simple. It's just the recognition of the being, the presence of this moment, which is free from all suffering, from all ideas about ourselves and others. It's connected to reality, to now. It's calm, it's present, it's connected to breath. And it's breathing and it's feeling as well. So it's opening up to that reality, to that conscious creator that we are. And when we start awakening, we see that we are creating the timeline. We're creating the story of us through every thought, feeling, belief, and idea. But all of that is trivial because we are the one infinite reality behind that. But in recognizing that, then we can create a beautiful world of form and you can express through the uniqueness of you. Okay, so this is happening whether we like it or not as well, because for example, technology like virtual reality is just going to become more and more common. Kids will grow up with this. They will grow up in these virtual worlds that are so realistic. They'll take off the headset and just go, this is just another space-time game. If this is so real, then what is this? And we are the creator behind that. So this plane came from something somehow even realer than what this is, with other headsets and other planes and other beings and all of it. But the simplicity, the freeness of it is just coming back to now, to our beingness now. All right, I love you.